Hello. Um, 1 second. So, okay. Sorry about that, guys. So, um, this is what we're going to talk about. No, this is what I want to talk about. Sorry, I have a sore throat. It's really, really cold in Chicago. And it's like fucking 5 degrees outside. Well, I think it's 15, risen a little bit, but I'm fucking tired and cold and all types of shit's going on with me right now. I don't feel like talking about it. I feel like talking about this fucking society. There's this racism, the sexism, this fucking transphobia, the Oscars, all that shit. So we're gonna get to that. Um, let's see. What should we start with now? So the bullshit that's taking place in Flint, Michigan, is an example of segregation, an example of um, inequality, an example of slavery, an example of all of these have all of this stuff that you see that's just coming into the mainstream media, just coming into the the mainstream white media, the the white supremacist social media, the white supremacist TV, all of that bullshit. That's what you see there is a repetition of what took place back then when our ancestors were fighting for our freedom. Back then when we were being lynched. Back then when we were coming off the fucking boats. Back then, all this bullshit. So. Um, you know, Water being poisoned. Wow, it's such a big deal. I overheard my mother's client talking about it, and she's like, "Oh, well, did you hear about the Flint?" And my mother responded, and she said, "Oh, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. My auntie has been talking about it because great auntie, um, bless her heart, she's still alive. She's been telling us. I think it was like maybe 4 years ago about this situation, and she says this situation, this water crisis, has been going on for decades. It's been going on for a long time. You know, I went to get some water before she explained, to me that water is poisonous, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, who would want to kill me at the time? Like, what the fuck is going on? But at the same time, she did explain about the governor, the governor before Snyder, and then the governor before him, but before that governor, they're all kind of didn't do anything and let it pass by when presented with the problem that these water pipes and these fucking um, reservoirs of water are fucking red, poisonous, yellow piss mixed with shit, mixed with all types of fucking iron, magnum, fucking shit. There might be fucking mercury in the motherfucker, for all we know. So, and we do know. We know that they're trying to kill us off, and we know that this is an act of violence. We know that this is fucking genocide. This is a fucking genocide. And I've been wanting to, go over that. And our example of genocide right now that's taking place is, another example is, the fucking cultural appropriation that has been taking place, with white people dressing how we dress. Where I just saw something on social media. It's a white woman, right? and she has some braids or in a headdress and a fucking a daishiki and the fucking Native American um, outfit, and it is fucking shameful. It is shameful. Well, because this is what's going on. And a lot of people are just kind of bypassing it, saying, no, it's not a big deal. Even our people do it. I mean, because it's not that they're trying to do it. It's the fact that they don't understand that this is an act of violence. This is an act of violence. This is like feeding your dog a fucking a piece of metal, feeding your dog a fucking toy. Your dog's not supposed to swallow a fucking toy. Um, or feeding any of your pets something that they're not supposed to eat, and then they die, and then it's your fault, and then it's on you. That's an act of violence. It's the same thing for cultural appropriation. These these water wells and water holes, the reservoirs, all the fucking water coming out that's basically from the sewage and piss and shit um, that has been poisoned by white people. So I mean, and until we come clean about that, until we come clean about why this is taking place in Flint, this isn't just fucking happening to us out of a fucking magical Disney movie scene. This is not a fucking this is not a fucking Cinderella tale or a fucking Frozen tale. This is real life. This shit is fucking real. This is real, and the quicker we understand that, the better off we'll be. Like an example, okay, let's go to the Oscars. There's a there's a big thing going on with Jada Pinkett Smith and Aunt Viv, the first Aunt Viv, dark skinned Aunt Viv that we all love, right? And then what's going on is Aunt Viv. Well, Aunt Viv had a good point. Jada Pinkett had a good point. Fuck those Oscars, man. Come on, because they don't represent us. They don't represent us. How many of those movies are we nominated in? Come on, let's be honest. How many? Slim to none, right? I mean, zilch, zero, none. I mean, I can't stress enough the importance of supporting our own. Like my grandfather said, it's good to know other people's history, but if you don't know your own, then you're lost. You really don't know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, then that is a huge problem, because that is what society wants. They want you to know who the white man is. They want you to know that you are not in charge of yourself. You are in charge of you are in charge of sorry, that's my train of thought. You are not in charge of yourself. You are in charge of him. You are in charge of the devil. You are in charge of whoever puts you in charge. This is why we have jobs, right? This is why we work for bosses. This is why we take shit from general managers, assistant managers, supervisors, sub supervisors, and shit like that. This is why a lot of things happen with us, a lot of shit that we have to put up with, because the reality of it all is, if we say or do anything the wrong way, if we half step or step without thinking about why we took the step we did, we're fucked. We're fucked. And a lot of us don't understand this, which is why, a lot of us are cooning for massa. They cooning for massa, you know what I'm saying? They're cooning from fucking massa. And for what? For what? Because they want a spot at the table. A spot at fucking King Arthur's Night Round Table. That's what they want a spot at. They want cookies. They want fucking goodie bags, you know what I'm saying? They want clean water. They want clean clothes. They want to floss, you know what I'm saying? That's what my cousin was all about. My cousin wanted to floss. And you can't really blame black people for wanting to floss, you know what I'm saying? Because the way this society raised us. They taught us, if we don't fucking, if we're fucking poor and don't have shit, act like you got shit. Because when you act like you got shit, then that means, your self confidence is up. Your self confidence is up. They think that you got some shit. You know what I'm saying? They think you got a little shit. They know they probably say that nigga doesn't have shit anyways. But look, he's dressed nicely. That is a fucking good ass nigga. A good nigger. Just like they call Martin Luther King. A good Negro. High uppity motherfucker. High uppity bourgeois motherfucker. And all that bullshit ain't about shit. I'm here to tell you. If you ain't keeping it real, if you ain't keeping it 100, this little fairy tale is gonna become a reality very quick, because these white people are not fucking playing with you. They're not fucking with you, and they don't like you as much as they, hi, yeah, how are you doing today? Oh, that's fine. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, yeah, bye, nigger. Bye, nigger. Bye, you fucking nigger. That is basically what they're saying. So, and that has a lot to do with the Oscars. The Oscars have a lot to do with black people wanting to have a seat at this table that they are not wanted in, they are not welcome in any shape, form, or fashion. If they do get welcome, they are fucking excited. And like I said, the thing between Jada and Viv is okay. Yeah, a little beef is pretty ridiculous, but they had some good points. But the problem I have with Jada, like everybody else has been saying on social media, Jada is not keeping it real, man. She is doing this for Will to get some type of an Oscar or some shit. There's some fucking motive behind why she's doing what she's fucking doing. And just like there's, a motive behind why a lot of these celebrities are riding Jada Pinkett's ass now. After she did it, now everybody else wants to do it. It's a fucking trend now. I don't fucking like trends. I don't make trends. I make fucking statements. And this statement right here, this statement is a fucking revolutionary statement. Black people, get your shit together. We are undergoing genocide. We are undergoing a fucking eradication. Fucking domination. We're the fucking dominants, and we're being dominated. We're switching our genes. We're forcefully becoming recessive to these motherfucking white people. Stop this fucking bullshit and be yourself and embrace your blackness. And defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter how I present the fucking truth out there to anybody, nobody's gonna fucking listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in this world don't want to hear it. Motherfuckers don't want to hear, me talking like this. Shit, me talking like this is offensive to white people. And maybe some people of color, and maybe some of them don't fucking like it. Because I'm a fucking black dude. I'm a black guy. I'm not supposed to be running my mouth like that. I'm fucking ghetto. I'm a fucking thug. Thug Thizzle. That's what the fuck I am. So of course they're not going to listen to anything that I have to say. But at the end of the day, no matter how that shit is fucking is spoken, that shit is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Grenade told me. Put that shit out there. Make them motherfuckers understand where you come from. And that's what the fucking black power is about. You know what I'm saying? The it's not even just black power. It's the revolutionary movement, the revolutionary tactics of it all. Is to become something that you're not a part of, to become an outlaw, to become a misfit, to become. And it's funny because my family don't even like me using the word outlaw, but I know I'm one, and I like it. I don't mind being one. I don't mind being different. Been different since before teen years. Before I was 14 years. Before I was 13 years. Before shit. Forever. So embrace your difference. And can't stress this enough, but don't watch the Oscars because it's gonna really fuck you over. Um, don't don't watch the Oscars. Don't fucking root for white people. That's all I gotta say. Don't fucking root for. I mean, even though a lot of people do still, nobody listens. But if you're watching this, thank you. And yeah, Revo.